problems in this section of the book, involved answering questions with graphs. This one isn't any different. You're just answering questions with the graph instead of with an equation. Okay? So, like on problems 10 and 9 and 10 that you did at the beginning of this assignment, it asked you to evaluate the function by looking at the graph. For example, if it asked you to find, let's look at this graph, and instead of doing the answers I've got here at the bottom, let me throw some questions at you. Let's find f of 3. How do we use the graph to do that? What does the 3 in the parentheses refer to? The x value. So we look at the graph to x equals 3. We look down to the y value for f. The blue, sorry. The blue function is g, the red function is f. I'm looking at the wrong one. I said find f of 3. So where do I have to go for that? That point right there, correct? See how this point is at 4, 1, this point's at 2, 2. So where is this point? 3, what? 3, probably 1.5. So isn't f of 3 1.5 right there? Probably. Okay, what if I asked you to find g of, I don't know, g of 5. Find g of 5. What do we look for on our graph? We look for where the x value is 5. Now g is the blue graph, so we look on the blue graph and find the y value. So what's the answer for g of 5? -2. Okay, these questions are a little bit more complicated than that because you're actually combining functions together. So this one that says f plus g of 2 simply means you're going to find f of 2 plus g of 2. Yes, I realize I'm writing in my book. Sorry. Okay, so f of 2, we look at where x equals 2. We look at the red line and we find f. What's f? 2. Then we find the x value 2 again, and we look at the blue line and find g. What's g? 1. So now the function itself says to add. So we simply take those two answers, 2 plus 1, and the answer is 3. So your answers are all coming from the graph instead of from equations. You don't need any equations at all. You just look at the graph, look up the x values, find the y values, and then add them, or subtract them, or multiply them, or divide them.